Hello friends, I am Sri Lakshmi. Today I am going to explain you about the classical mechanics which is one of the most interesting branch of physics, and here we are going to discuss about the Lagrangian dynamics, which is a simple and very much important topic in classical mechanics section. The most important and the initial topic of Lagrangian dynamics is the mechanics of a particle. In the mechanics of a particle, we have three sections: conservation of linear momentum, conservation of angular momentum, and conservation of energy. Okay. In conservation of momentum, which means both the conservation of linear momentum and conservation of angular momentum. What is conservation of linear momentum? Look at this. If a force acting on a particle of mass m, okay, then according to Newton's second law, we can write it as F is equal to dp by dt. That is, the force is equal to rate of change of momentum. Look this image. In this image, if both the pupil or both the children are what is doing, they are pushing a same sphere or a same ball. If the force acting by both the children are same, consider they are twins and they are acting same force on the ball, then what would happen? The ball would not be displaced. It would remain in same position. That is, the net force acting on the ball becomes zero. Why? Because both the forces are equal and opposite, which get cancelled. While considering the experiment with the equation given, we can say that the net force acting on a body is zero, which means dp by dt equal 0 as per Newton's second law. If the rate of change of momentum is 0, which means we know that if the derivative of any quantity is 0, then that quantity will be constant or that quantity is conserved. And from that concept, we can say that the derivative of momentum is 0, which means the momentum is constant or momentum is conserved. That is, in the absence of external force, the linear momentum of the particle remains conserved. Okay, next we are going to conservation of angular momentum. What would happen in the case of conservation of angular momentum? The angular momentum of a particle of mass m about a point O is given. What is angular momentum? Angular momentum is expressed as capital letter J or L. Here we use J. J equal R cross P, as we know that R is the distance between the origin and the particle, okay, in some coordinate system, whatever it may be. Angular momentum J is the cross product of that R vector R and the linear momentum P. Here we can look at this figure, from which we can see the force is acting along this direction and the torque is acting along this direction. What would happen if the force is given? This pulley would move, okay, and the force acting on a particular direction, and the torque is acting along this axis which holds the pulley. So from this, it is clearly observed that the force and torque are both acting in perpendicular directions. The force into this distance gives the value of torque. Okay, and we got the idea about it. Okay, then what we are going to see that if the given torque is 0, the torque can be 0 in both cases. if the torque can be 0 in both cases, when the distance is 0 or when the force is 0 or when both becomes 0. It either may be one of the quantity becomes 0 or both the quantities become 0, then the torque becomes 0. If the torque is 0, what would happen? dj by dt becomes 0 because torque is equal to dj by dt. If this dj by dt is 0, which means j is constant, that means angular momentum is conserved. In previous case, what we have told, if the rate of change of linear momentum is 0, which means linear momentum is conserved. Here the rate of change of angular momentum is 0, which means the angular momentum is conserved. Another figure is there to see the direction of force and the direction of torque which is acting when a screw is just tightening. Here in this figure we can see that a lady, when she whirls her hands, or a scuba diver, what happens when both the hands are raised, hmm, or stretched, what would happen? Moment of inertia becomes greater, as we know that moment of inertia equal product of mass into radius square. Here the radius get increased, so moment of inertia becomes large, which makes the angular velocity to become small. Okay, and when the moment of inertia becomes so small, then the angular velocity omega becomes greater. This is another practical, or not a theoretical concept, but it is a experimental concept regarding the conservation of angular momentum, which means angular momentum is the product of moment of inertia and angular velocity. Okay, L equal I omega. L is constant, means whenever I become greater, omega become less, and whenever I become less, omega become greater, and that way it makes the value of angular momentum to be constant for a given property or whatever case it may be. Okay, thank you. Next we are going to explain about conservation of energy, and it is going to be present in our next video. Okay, wait until our next video. If you like this, please like it and subscribe my channel, because it's my first video and I don't have another experience of creating a video. It's my first channel and first video, so please support me. If you like it, then please press the like button, and I request you, if you don't like it, then you can also press the dislike button. So if you like it, then please like channel and subscribe it, and press the bell button. And also if you have any comments regarding or any mistakes regarding my presentation, or else if you have any doubts, please comment on the comment box. Okay, thank you all. Thank you.